Hello! Welcome back to my channel, Tax Tutorials for MSME. Ang aking tutorial ngayon ay continuation ng Annual Income Tax Return. Nakapag-file na ng Annual Income Tax Return at nakapagbayad through electronic or online payment channels. Nag-file sa EBIR form or through EFPS at nagbayad through online. For example, sa MYEG, sa Maya, Union Bank, Land Bank, Development Bank of the Philippines. So, daming paraan para magbayad online. So, dahil hindi ka nagbayad sa bangko or sa mismong BIR, yung attachment sa Annual Income Tax Return ay kailangang ipa-receive sa Bureau of Internal Revenue. At ang deadline niyan ay 15 days after the deadline of Annual Income Tax Return. So, ang deadline natin ngayong taon ay April 30, 2024 for the taxable year 2023. Dati, before yung pandemic, dahil kami ay naka-EFPS, nagbabayad ko through EFPS din na halimbawa sa Land Bank or sa BPI or sa Metro Bank na nakalink sa EFPS account namin, yung bangko. So, ang mga attachments ko, ang Annual Income Tax Return, yung Proof of Submission, yung Annual Income, yung Annual Audited Financial Statements. Yon, kailangang dalhin sa Bureau of Internal Revenue. Ang iba pang mga attachments, yung 2307. So, kung sa EBIR form lang nag-file ng income tax return, hindi na ipa-receive ang 2307 or 2316. Kaya kailangan talagang dalhin sa Bureau of Internal Revenue. Pero noong 2020 na nag-lockdown sa ating bansa, naglabas ang BIR ng EAFS, Electronic Audited Financial Statements. So, ang natatandaan ko ay ang RMC 49-2020, yung providing additional options in the acceptance and processing of filed 2019 income tax returns and its required attachments and providing guidelines thereon. So, ito yung 2019 na income tax returns, yung first submission noon. So, kung nakita nyo sa aking channel, meron na akong tutorial video kung paano mag-register sa EAFS. Ayan o. Sundan nyo lang yung aking tutorial video. So, ano ba yung mga dapat i-attach sa EAFS? Kailangan i-submit ang filed income tax return and its required attachments online. Kung manually filed, ang file na dapat i-upload ay yung income tax return 1702 or 1701 or 1701A and proof of payment. Pero kapag electronically filed, ang dapat i-upload na file in PDF format ay filing reference number or email notification. Filing reference number kapag EFPS or email notification or tax return confirmation receipt kapag EBIR form. At saka may prescribed file name, EAFS, the 9-digit tax identification number, ITR 2019 or year. Itong year na to, 4-digit na year, taxable year. Yung file number 2 ay audited financial statements. Pag sa mga small business, hindi required ang audited financial statements kapag 3 million and below. Diba? Certificate of Independent CPA duly accredited by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. The CPA certificate is required if the gross annual sales or earnings or receipts or output exceed 3 million pesos. Yun, sinasabi ko. Kapag more than 3 million pesos ang iyong gross sales or VAT registered or corporation, dapat may audited financial statements. File number 3, yung iba, part na yan ng audited FS. So, yung file number 3, yung other attachments, ang file name ay EAFS, 9-digit number, tax identification number, OTH, then the taxable year. Kapag electronically filed, kasi usually ang tinuturo ko ay EBIR form, so electronically filed. Pwedeng i-attach ang mga BIR form 2304, 2307, 1606, foreign tax credits. Kasama po ang SALT or Summary Alpha List of Withholding Taxes of yung email confirmation galing sa e-submission at bir.gov.ph. Kung gusto nyong matuto dito sa SALT, PM nyo na lang po ako sa aking page. Meron po akong video nitong SALT or Summary List of Withholding Taxes. And lastly, and last but not the least, isa sa mga required attachment sa annual income tax return ay ang Certificate of Compensation Payment or Tax Withheld, BIR Form 2316. Yan, sa mga mixed income earner or sa mga employed individuals na gustong mag-file ng ITR, ito po yung attachment 2316. Dapat naka-PDF file yan, dapat iscan. So, yan, meron na tayong account sa e-submission. Nakapag-file na ako at meron na akong email confirmation. So, log in using the username and password. Kailangan kong i-cover ang personal details dito kasi very strict na ang YouTube. Na-remove yung iba kong videos. Click login. Dito sa left side ng profile natin ay merong file upload. I-click po ito. File upload policies. Only valid document type is PDF. May limits siya ng size is 4.8 GB. Then select the applicable covered period of submission, the month and year end. Kasi siya mismo ang mag-generate ng required file names. For example, ang final natin ay for that taxable year 2023. So, annual, yan. Month, December 2023. 2023. Okay, ayan na. Lumabas na yung file name. Pwede mo itong i-copy at i-label sa iyong file. Itong tax credits, kopyahin ko. Copy. Then, dun sa aking folder, meron na akong file name ng ITR. Ito na lang yung 2316. Palitan ko ng file name. Okay. -01. So, try na natin na mag-upload. Income tax return. AFS, 9-digit, ITR, taxable year, 12/2023. Okay. Wala tayong audited financial statements. Wala tayong 1709. Skip lang natin. Dito na tayo sa tax credits. Tax credits natin ay 2316. Okay. Then click submit. Statement of undertaking. In using this system, I hereby accept the terms and conditions for the use of this portal, and I expressly agree, warrant, and certify that the submitted forms, documents, and attachments are complete, truthful, and correct based on the personal knowledge, and the same are from authentic records. The submission is without prejudice to the right of the BIR to require additional document, if any, for completion and verification purposes. The hard copies of the documents submitted through this facility shall be submitted when required by the BIR in the event of audit investigation and or for any legal purpose. Click accept. So, file upload is successful. All files uploaded successfully. Dun sa email address na ginamit ng pag-register sa AFS, makaka-receive din po ng confirmation email na submitted or accepted ang at valid yung mga files na nai-upload. So, i-print ko ito para meron akong proof na nakapag-submit na ako online. So, ito na yung ending ng filing and payment of annual income tax return for the year 2023. Nakompleto ko na din. At ang certain nyo, dahil madami po akong na-share sa inyo na mga tips kung paano hindi na pipila sa opisina ng BIR. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Please share my videos. Thank you so much. Bye!